What's up, squad? And welcome back to another Familliar Thoughts Reaction, man. To all my familiar thinkers out there, I appreciate y'all tapping in with me today, man. And we're going to have a good time while we talk about this MAGA rap, man. MAGA rap. Trump got people rapping for him now? It's going on. Whatever the case may be, man, we're going to jump straight into it and we're going to have some fun while we do it, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Let's do it.
And today we're reacting to MAGA rap is a disaster. MAGA rap. Hey, let's see what's going on here, bro. I think
I forgot to let y'all know. We rocking with Dior today, man. I'm a big fan of Dior. Hopefully can do some content with him one day. But big, huge fan of Dior, man. Dior, keep doing your thing, dog. We see you, man. For real, for real. Keep going hard, man. But so today we got Dior with the whole MAGA rap. Let's go.
From Buddy on the thumbnail. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Let's get into the video, man. I appreciate y'all.
I bet this is wild. I guarantee this is insane. MAGA rap? What could they be rapping about? Plus, do they even like rap? I don't get that. Hold on, let me move out y'all way.
That boy said, "White man, fight back."
That's crazy, Dior.
I got it, bro. It's y'all world already, bro. Why? Hey, bro, y'all winning already. What are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Winning already.
I don't get it.
How are you losing?
I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. They can't stand us. They down us in every way possible, but then they take everything that we create and make it theirs. MAGA rap? Seriously?
You feeling oppressed?
MAGA is so interesting to me because
what
they are
just
the
feeling oppressed.
What did that man just say?
MAGA is so interesting to me because they are the biggest crybabies ever. They're in control at every level of government, from Congress to the Senate, the federal courts to the White House.
Leave them swinging at sundown.
But they are constantly acting like victims under attack.
Y'all winning. That's like being up 100 points and being mad that when the other team go up and they get a foul on and one, you saying, "No, that's on the floor. No, that ain't no foul, man. That ain't no fucking foul,
right,
man.
Dior.
Hell no." And people getting texts for calling that, bro. You up 100 points,
man.
They going to the free throw to shoot a free throw that's worth one.
Crazy.
Y'all up already.
From some mysterious multicultural enemy that they made up in their heads.
The demographic for hip hop is like 19 to 35-year-old white American youth. Seems like there is a conscious effort to sort of destroy and dismantle and dilute that generation.
And that's
that y'all. They listening to that. They not like, "Hey, y'all come listen." They like that. They are at the Cardi concerts. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, ain't nobody making them listen. They like to listen to that. What are you talking about?
Yeah. They are the ones lit in the crowds at a Cardi concert and a King concert. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the YB one, but they still like YB.
Right.
Sentiment is no clearer than with these MAGA rappers who are creating the soundtrack of the MAGA movement.
White people, nation, and immigration. Y'all right. I'm not ashamed because I'm white.
They make music for people in MAGA hats that would tell you they don't listen to rap. From fake white Rick Ross to country rap singers actually putting out songs about lynching people in 2025. To fake white game to corny cringe black Eminem.
Joe Biden was just sharp as attack and have Kamala follow the
Dax?
Besides,
Dax is one of the sorriest, like
hey, I ain't gonna lie, I like a few songs from Dax. I like that Depression, God's Eye. That's about it though. I ain't gonna lie. That's about it though.
I won't even say sorry because he like, if we're talking, I don't want to say he can rap, but
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Nah, that's just ass, bro. I'm sorry. It's bad. This is bad.
the fact that they're all cringe knockoffs of rappers we actually know from the hip hop community. I think more than anything, they embody the victim, bully, MAGA, crybaby movement as a whole.
We're honoring the founding fathers who were white. We're honoring all of the great white men who are being smeared.
And if I didn't mention it before, their music is absolutely trash. But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video.
Oh yeah, everybody tap in with Jew too. Jew Almighty. He's another one that's real good. Everybody tap in with Jew.
Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
So in 2025, there are a lot of things that don't make sense. And to me, what makes the most sense in Trump's 2025 America is the rise of MAGA conservative right-wing rappers.
They want rainbows in the classrooms and 15 different bathrooms and white guys that hate black dudes. Where the patriots at, red MAGA on the head.
Diamond grills, big chains, big...
Facts. Facts.
Like why? Like they don't even like rap like that. They don't even like the where rap history come from. They don't like the culture of it. They don't like who really does it. But you want to be rappers. You want to look like us. You want to sound like us. I don't get it. Like our culture is stolen so much. Black culture is stolen so much to push the agenda of America, and we get no credit for it. Actually, we get ran down for our culture. And then it gets stolen. Like when we do what we do, it's like, oh, look at them. They're ghetto, all this and that. But when they do what we do, it's like, oh, it's amazing. I've never saw this before. How did you create gold chains and diamonds? How did you start rap?
Boom, bam, bop. But what we doing though? I thought y'all supposed to be representing your own thing. Nigga, you look like one of us.
Right.
But just your skin different.
Range rapper clothes. They want to look like us, sound like us, move like us, dress like us, but they don't like us. It is the weirdest dichotomy ever.
Yeah,
it's so weird. Like I just said, it's so weird. You want to look like us, dress like us, sound like us, but not be us. Matter of fact, you talking about hanging us.
Yeah, this song is crazy.
This song crazy, because at first I was gonna be like, he, you know, maybe Buddy gonna sit there and be like, yeah, I rock with y'all. It's just I like Trump, bro. You rapping when Buddy talking about this? Nah,
it's crazy.
How do you look like this?
Right, that's right, Dior.
Bro, you supposed to look like Buddy in the overalls.
Dior. Right, Dior. How do you look like this, standing next to a man that look like that, rapping about hanging people? The people that he's talking about hanging, you are dressed like and acting like. The reason why he wants to hang these people is the same reason why you look the way you look on that four-wheeler. This is crazy.
Buddy in the overall respect.
I have a whole song in Big 2025 about lynching people is insane. To actually be able to put that music out on streaming platforms and have a whole music video for it.
Leave them swinging so the folks all know. Joe Biden was just sharp as a
Leave them swinging so the folks all know.
That's the dude, Dax. That's the dude that Tory Lanez pressed and made him apologize on camera.
Crazy.
Apologize, my nigga. Apologize, nigga. I got you, bro. Apologize, nigga. I got you, man. Say sorry.
I remember this. I remember this.
Sorry, nigga. My bad for the Say sorry, nigga.
We'll get her life taken right in on the train.
Bro, he is literally a fake white Rick Ross. He reminds me of the white dude from the Drewski skit that grew up in the hood. Except that dude actually liked black people. This dude, dude definitely don't wear the Trump chain.
By a nigga when she's rapping. What did you say, nigga?
Did he just say what I think he said? Let's back that up. Let's back that up.
You definitely don't wear the Trump chain.
By a nigga when she's rapping. What did you say, nigga?
You got guys like Tom McDonald, Forgiato Blow, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple of others. And this makes a lot of sense to me because conservative white America has positioned themselves as the victims.
They thought I'm racist, yeah, right. I'm not ashamed because I'm white.
I still think that's the weirdest thing. These people are so terrified of losing power and losing control of their country that they're out here marching talking about white man fight back, which is
y'all winning. That's what I'm saying.
Ridiculous. Approximately 74 to 88% of CEOs are white. What power are you fighting exactly if you are the power?
And they started positioning themselves as a victim with the start of the first black president, Barack Hussein Obama.
Things got so much more racist after Obama became president because white people, white conservatives felt threatened at that time that they were losing their power and losing their voice, and diversity was taking over. And for them to think people are out to get them when people of color only want equality and fairness, especially when it comes to banking, fair pay, hiring practices, loan practices. We're just fighting for equality, not to erase white people.
In a day, there were rules about things you would talk about publicly. You wouldn't talk about religion and you wouldn't talk about politics. But it just so happened the people who gave these rules to most of America started to be very vocal about their political opinions and their political ideologies once they saw a black man become president.
I was just informed that our president has finally released a birth certificate.
I'm here to talk about the rise of MAGA rap because it makes so much sense.
Hey, he would not let Obama breathe about that birth certificate, boy, when he first became president. You hear me? He was on him about that.
As we've seen in the last few years, there has been a lot of angry white people in America.
White man, fight back! Ain't the past few years? Can you say it's been longer than a few years. I'm just going to keep it right there of angry white people. Yeah, there's angry black people. Yes, I know. There's angry people. But what we talking about here, it's been more than a few years. More than a few years.
White man, this was in response to Charlie Kirk being killed by a white person from a...
See, I didn't even know what this is about.
They're screaming, white men fight back. But Charlie Kirk was killed by a white man. I don't get it.
I was like, maybe something happened. Bro, what? Ain't even white men fight back. Y'all are fighting yourselves. You would have thought it was a bunch of niggas like taking over shit. Like we was handling like all types of business right now. Taking over all types of big situations that could change a lot of lives for y'all, bro.
Not for real.
Or for them. I'm not gonna say all of y'all, but for them, who are y'all talking? Y'all talking to yourselves. It's like they probably looking down like, who are they talking? We with them.
Conservative family at a white college at a mostly white state. Who are you fighting back against, yourself?
Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch.
One people, one nation, and
Damn, they deep though. Hey, that's a lot of people that feel like something going on. That's they crazy.
We're honoring the founding fathers who were white. We're honoring
gonna see this
all
clip
of the great white men who are being smeared.
And to be fair, right-wingers have been upset since before Obama became president, but it seems as though when he became president, they turned it up a notch, and that's what led us to Trump.
The right is angry. They're always angry. They've been angry since anyone can remember. They were angry when the Union won the Civil War.
Hey, maybe that's a strategy though. You stay angry, like you don't even give it. Like we don't even give you a. You know, we get angry in spurts. Okay, something happened. Somebody passes away, or somebody gets killed unjustly. Some things happen, right? We get angry in spurts. Maybe when something happened, like you don't even like when it don't even seem that serious. You notice? Nah, we on that. We in the streets with it. We don't know who we yelling at, but we yelling at some motherfuckers, bro. Stay. What you talking about? You stay angry. Maybe that's the play. Take a page out of their book. Stay on it. You gotta stay angry.
Don't you want a better gaming PC that's built with the right hardware at a fair price? Build Redux has that.
You feel me?
I'm feeling
And
you.
they had to give up their slave.
No homo. Pause. Like, yeah, stay angry because we'll march. I see what you said. I see what you're saying. Dior, like, we'll march for a short period of time and then just go silent until the next thing happens, and then we'll do it again instead of staying angry, staying with it, staying with that march for a decade straight. You know, like the George Floyd and the Trayvon Martin situation and all those situations. Like, those situations should have ran into each other back to back to back with us staying angry. Like, I get it. I get it.
They were angry when Reconstruction gave their former slaves the right to vote. They were angry when black soldiers came home from World War I and World War II and insisted on being treated with dignity.
And still didn't get that dignity. They were still treated like second-class citizens. A lot of them didn't get their VA loans and weren't able to buy houses, or if they did, they had to buy houses in red line districts that said where black people could and couldn't live. There was no fairness or equality for those black soldiers.
Having fought for their country, they were angry about jazz jazz music becoming more popular. And then about rock and roll. They were angry when black children tried to integrate schools. The whole history of the American right, whether they called themselves Democrats, Dixiecrats, or Republicans, is a history of rage. And even having, quote, taken back their country, unquote, by putting Donald Trump back in the White House and unleashing Project 2025 on all of us, deleting affirmative action, DEI, Black history, Black scholarships, Black held jobs in the federal government.
The majority of people that lost jobs in the federal government was mostly black women.
Having driven women out of the military leadership and ended everything from farm subsidies to foreign aid while getting away with an actual insurrection scot-free. They're somehow still angry.
They got away with an insurrection and voted in their president again.
A lot of conservatives believe that they're losing their country. And so it makes sense in a country with stolen everything from black people that they now are using the genre of rap to push right-wing.
But it ain't just rap, man. They stole everything. They stole rock and roll. They stole country. They stole, they tried to steal jazz. They stole... The first cowboys were black. I mean, rock and roll. I mean, it ain't just rap. It's not just rap.
Narratives.
Who want Trump one? Who want Trump one? Patriots pulling up, knocking on the...
And if you was really like, and listen to this, if you was really on that, if you was really like, bro, these niggas, you would not co-sign that. He not even like... You not even, oh, white man over there in the left, bro. You're not even, like, standing on that. You supposed to hear that boom, bam, boomity, bump, monkey, or shit.
Yeah.
And be like, cut that damn shit off.
Yep.
That boom, bam shit. Yep. You supposed to be getting mad when you hear that.
Yep.
You ain't no real racist. Don't force it, bro. You like that? Hey, you over here getting jiggy. Hey, getting jiggy. Bro, you supposed to be like, bro, cut that damn monkey boom bam shit off, bro. You supposed to get mad hearing that. He over here dancing, getting lit. Hey, before we get back into the video, I got a way you can make some extra bread. I know you bored at home.
Dior.
If you ain't liberal, then they treat you like you human garbage. If you speak up, then you a target.
I've watched.
This is it don't even sound good.
Don't it right?
Make that shit sound good.
These race dynamics play out. I was here when they removed the Confederate flag from the State House, and day by day after they removed that,
if y'all can hear that in the speakers upstairs, they are remodeling the upstairs of my apartment. So my apologies if y'all can hear that, man.
Confederate flag from the State House. That flag went from a Confederate flag to now the MAGA 2020 or the MAGA 2025 Trump flag.
The one like you would see the young white boy in his truck driving by. You would see this one. They done.
For sure, bro. I'm from Kentucky. I live in Kentucky, born and raised Kentucky. And them country white boys be having these flags flying off the back of their truck. They be having shirts made out of these flags, hats, everything. So I've seen this since I was a child. You see what I'm saying? Like the Ku Klux Klan, one of the founding chapters of the Ku Klux Klan is 20 minutes away from my mom and dad's home. So I've seen it.
With that Confederate flag symbolizes to black people specifically. They'll say it's about their heritage, but their heritage is pro-slavery and pro-segregation, and their ancestors did not want black people free or to...
You know what's crazy? As a kid, seeing that flag actually like kind of would scare me at times, just because you learning about stuff and seeing the movies, like the movies or shit like that. That flag would almost make me feel like oh damn, nah, I might actually get hung up. I might actually be being dragged by like two horses in two different directions right now, bro. I would get a little bit spooked when I would see that. I'm keeping it real.
Have rights, and that's why that flag looks like a Nazi sign to most black people.
This video here by Vic Mensa could kind of explain it way better than I can.
MAGA rappers making country songs about lynching. Like, fam, can't you even get your own genre of music to talk about killing us? They want to be us so fucking bad. But, I mean, if they ain't nothing else, they pathetic. The guilt is deafening. Because from a deep, intrinsic place of knowing, they understand that they owe their entire existence to those that they've enslaved and oppressed. Very few things in their culture are not the creation of black people. The imitation in the MAGA trap rappers, it got me thinking about The ideological basis in the BBL and the lip fillers is the imitation of African features. And the history is crazy. Sarah Bartman, who was a Khoi woman in modern-day South Africa, was used as a grotesque museum display because of her large butt. And shortly after that, Marie Antoinette big bust corset came into European fashion. That was the original BBL.
Wow.
I didn't.
Wow, that's crazy.
Did not know that.
That's a crazy little history lesson right there. Because I remember them corsets, like, seeing them in the history.
Even corsets come from black folk. The ideology of the natural BBL comes from black folk. Like, it's crazy.
Like, just big. Damn. That's crazy, though.
I not know that. You learn something new every day.
Like they've been trying to become us. Because a huge part of the DNA of hatred is obsession. And a primary part of the DNA of racism is jealousy. Fixation with genitalia, with athletic ability, artistic ability, science and architecture of Egypt and the Aztecs. So as the hatred and the racism reaches a fever pitch, peep how the imitation do the same.
So this video shows you how a lot of American black culture has been stolen, has been taken from.
And like, not to be the too woke friend, but like literally everything that is popular and trending right now has just been stolen by a black person and repackaged by the whites.
Their beloved country music, as Beyonce has showed you. The cuisine, the barbecue, the fried chicken, the Jack Daniels.
So when I started going to school in South Carolina, I started to see white suburban America. And a lot of the times, the wealthiest of kids that I went to school with, they had problems. They were doing drugs. They were trying to pretend they were something they really wasn't. And I started to really understand.
Yeah, anytime I think about people like that, I think about Malibu's Most Wanted with Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah.
B-Rad.
Psychosis of people who have it all. They kind of were looking, especially the young people. They were kind of...
Malibu's Most Wanted was hilarious, though. You cannot talk. Hey, it was funny.
Looking for issues.
People like that in the suburbs, outside of the cities, are why Eminem was so huge in his time. I mean, Eminem was definitely a dope rapper, but they had a white person speaking to white America, speaking to their suburban problems and mentalities.
There are a lot of...
I don't know about that one.
Tomorrow's new...
Is that true? Maybe. I don't know. But I just know Eminem was highly regarded. Everybody, a lot of niggas with Eminem. He can rap just strictly. That's just what it is. And we know where his culture, like where he got that from. You know what I'm saying? He grew up in 8 Mile. I don't know. I don't know if he was necessarily speaking to them like that.
Of the Eminem thing came from. When you really...
Maybe I must be wrong. But from my perspective, I just didn't see that.
Look at where Eminem came from. It came from this idea that white America, the real white America, was the ones on drugs, the ones having pew-pews in the schools and things like that. You listen to a lot of his music, and it didn't really make sense to me until I moved down south and I started to see, oh, wow.
Middle America, now it's a tragedy. Now it's so sad to see an upper class city.
There's real white poverty here. You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of these Trump supporters come from are places that are forgotten about.
Yeah, a place like that I can think of that I actually ended up driving through for work during Trump's first campaign was West Virginia. I'm talking about every single yard I passed had a Trump sign in it. And I knew then Hillary was in trouble, because when I say every single yard I passed had a Trump sign.
Farmers, they're making less money because the big farm has came in and the corporations have came in and found ways to, you know, manipulate them. And blame Reagan.
Not only that, but farmers now basically voted for their own demise because the policies of this administration are bankrupting them. Whether it's the immigration policy where they won't have enough workers to work their farms, or the tariff policy where they don't have countries buying their products anymore, which means they can't sell them and they're going broke.
Them go to like Minnesota, them go to like some hick town.
How dumb you have to feel as a farmer to vote like that? Then a lot of your people, your employees, you know, get taken. And now you got to charge motherfuckers that are like, I'm not working for that.
Yeah.
And then like, man, you must be
how
crazy.
Does that work? You see what I'm saying? Like farmers, they use Mexicans and illegals to farm their fields and use their cheap labor, make them all this money, but then you vote for a government that's going to deport them. Hey man, whatever.
If I'm gonna pay you this much, I'm just paying my boy Jose this much. It ain't going.
Right.
So I'll do it myself. And now they out there working harder. You feel me? Or
for sure.
They're like too old, so they gotta actually pay somebody to do like that real hefty work. It's like now they paying too much money. I know they got to be sitting back like, damn, what am I doing? They
gotta be
in the middle of nowhere, and you really wouldn't understand it until you actually came to a state like South Carolina, which used to be very rich with textiles, used to be very rich with farmland, was the wealthiest state back in slavery, and you start to understand the racial dynamics of real America more so than these major cities. If you ask me, all of America is very red. It's just that these major cities like in Ohio, like New York City, make these states that probably would be red.
It's always like that. Most states, especially in the suburbs, are red like that. But the big populous cities that have the big populations of people usually are liberal leaning.
And that are thought to be very liberal are very racist. So if it wasn't for New York City, if it wasn't for Cleveland or Cincinnati, a lot of these big blue states would actually be voting red. And so these guys like Tom McDonald and Forgiato Blow, they're doing what they tell rappers not to do. They always tell rappers, don't speak on politics. It's said to not be beneficial to you.
No, they're galvanizing their audience. They see how people are feeling. They see this MAGA movement, and they know they can benefit from it by regurgitating their talking points on a beat.
You know, you'll lose a lot of endorsements. You'll lose a lot of this. You'll lose a lot of that. But it seems as though it's working for the Tom McDonald guy. It's working for the Forgiato Blue, who is going to these rallies.
MAGAs out here, people who love God out here.
Bro, this is the first time I've ever heard of these niggas, bro. How much is this working? I know I'm not just the whole culture, but like, I've never seen this being before until today. I think he's talking to a specific group of people. I don't think people are hearing this and be like, yo, this is hard.
That's a good point, Dior. I've never heard of this person. I've never seen this person. He popped up today. I think he planted here for this, just for this.
Maybe the shock value was helping them.
Just for this.
I don't think.
Going to these Trump rallies and making songs for Charlie Kirk and
I am Charlie Kirk, I am Charlie Kirk, Charlie.
Making these.
Look at this. Look at this.
MAGA supporters out here, people.
Look at this. He not feeling that. Buddy to the right is not feeling that. This
no, he's not.
I am Charlie Kirk.
Because that's not your music. That's not what y'all like. That's not what y'all do. That's not y'all. That's why Buddy is not feeling that. Buddy who's doing the interview is not feeling that right there. Cause he trying to go home, listen to Johnny Cash or something. I don't know.
Making these anthems about lynching people.
But if you do, bitch, will hang you in a fucking.
That's still crazy to me. That is so fucking disgustingly crazy to me. A lynching song.
America is starting to look at itself, right? Because racism, they always say we never punish the Confederates.
What Kanye said, racism's still alive. They just be concealing it.
It's like they got monuments. Like I drive on Robert Lee Road, right? There's roads where I'm at where they're named by Confederates. These people are speaking for people who feel as though they are now the victim.
I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. They want war, they don't want peace. They want defund the police.
Bruh, he is dressed just like a black rapper, but probably hates black people. Wearing a Nike Tech sweatsuit, baggy white
That's
sweatsuit.
What I was about to say, bro. He got a full tech on. That man got a full tech on.
Confederates, these people are speaking for people who feel as though they are now the victim.
I don't care.
Like, what do you mean?
I offend you. I was put here to upset you. They want war, they don't.
Look, that boy had a full red black Nike Tech on.
Bruh, he is dressed just like a black rapper, but probably hates black people. Wearing a Nike Tech sweatsuit, baggy white sweatsuit, Celine glasses. He's just cosplaying as a black person, rapping to white conservatives that don't like black people.
We the people won't stop his MAGA nation till they kill.
They have maneuvered themselves into this victim position. You know, they're going against DEI and wokeness, and they're going against mainstream narratives, which is kind of crazy to me because it's usually, if you look at the economics, if you look at CEOs, they're majority white men.
A majority white men. What was it, 78 to like 88% or something like that? Again, you own the White House, the Congress, the Senate, federal courts, big business. Who is your enemy? They remind me of Jordan from that Last Chance documentary.
There is no enemy with them. They just want to control everything. They don't have any enemies. They're too big to have enemies. They are the creators of the system. You can't have an enemy when you created the system. You create all the enemies. They don't have any enemies.
Where he said he had to create an issue.
All about control.
or create an enemy in order to play better so he could go out there and ball. That's what these conservatives are doing. They're creating a big boogeyman, a big enemy that they can all rally and fight against. It just doesn't exist. People of color in this country just want fairness and equality and to have the best opportunities that they can. But for whatever reason, that threatens these white conservatives where they have to march and say, white man, fight back.
The ones that are pushing these DEI or these woke things and black people and brown people get the blame. We're going to take our country back. ICE is running through all these different communities, going to construction sites where people are just trying to make an honest living, and they're taking people and they're separating people from families.
My question is, when did we take over your country? That's something I ain't never understood. Make America great again. Take your country back. When did black folks take over the country? We got a few hoods. We got a few hoods that ain't nobody trying to go to for real. I ain't got to call them out. I ain't got to say where they from. I ain't got to say the cities and all that. We got a few places to where we do need some help to stray the black consciousness in a different direction. But other than that, what have we taken over? What do y'all have to do to get, like, what are y'all getting back is what I'm asking.
All different type of horrible stories that are going on. So it makes sense to me that you see a rise in this.
Hope you got your bags packed, cause you're about to get deported. Oh, Lord.
Hope you got your bags packed, cause you about to get deported.
That is crazy.
Lord.
That is nuts. So I hope you got your bags packed because you about to get deported. And they really think that like other people is the problem. And I ain't talking about politics and all this and blah, blah, blah. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people in general. Just nuts.
Damn. He's spazzing. To them, he is spazzing. They like, hold on, run that back. Hold on, this boom bam is probably not that bad.
For real though.
I don't think anything else makes any more sense.
Hope you got your bags packed because you're about to get deported.
You look at the obsession that people have with black people.
Literally house music. Everyone's obsessed with house music now, and it's like, you guys would hate the origins of house music. Like, in the...
She's speaking facts. I only know of house music from Baltimore. That was the first place, at least, that I heard house music. If they knew where house music came from, they would want no parts.
Black and gay underground of Chicago, like, y'all would not vibe there. But now that, like, John Summit and Diplo have gentrified house music, y'all love it. Like, that's how every single music has started. Same with rap. Obviously with rap, it did not start with white people.
Whiteness doesn't really exist. When a lot of poor
Not
Europeans
close
came
to start
after
with
the
white
Civil War, they've adopted this white mentality because they saw that being black was bad.
Right, Irish people and Italians weren't considered white when they first immigrated here. They ended up gravitating toward the white side and getting as far away from blackness as possible because there are benefits to it. Just like a lot of immigrants of color do. Asians, for example, gravitate towards being white and get as far away from black as possible because it's beneficial.
They adopted whiteness, came over as Italian, they came over as Irish, they came over as German, but then they come to America and they lose that and they strip that and they become white, which white has no identity. And the closest thing to an identity that white has in America is war, is violence, is murder, is kill, is hate, is fear.
It's colonization.
Forgiato Blue, and they're literally emulating, right? Like, shout out to Drewski, because this is...
Folks always tell me like...
That's exactly what I was talking about. Drewski made a whole skit.
Hey, man, shout out to Drewski, man. Drewski the GOAT when it comes to these skits, man. Shout out to Drewski.
And sounds exactly like the dude Forgiato.
Boy, you can't be doing all that. I grew up on that side.
On that side, yeah.
But I was raised by these folks.
Are you a rapper or singer?
Rap artist Forgiato Blue.
I think Tom McDonald,
Rap artist Forgiato Blue,
said that hip-hop was designed and created to destroy white people.
The demographic for hip-hop is like 19 to 35-year-old white American youth. That's the primary demographic. It almost seems like there is a conscious effort to sort of destroy and dismantle and dilute that generation.
Rap was made for us,
bro. What are you talking about, bro? We can't have nothing. You think we created rap to get rid of white people? No, rap was created to give an insight of the black viewer of the hood. To let the world know what's going on the inside of a ghetto and the inside of a hood and the inside of poverty.
Us.
Crazy,
right.
dog.
For us, by us, on people submitted on cardboard boxes and DJ sets and bro, come on, man. Come on.
It's
bro.
art. It's black art. It's black creation. Like everything else is.
Y'all wasn't gonna be feeling this. If you, bro, them people back then, people in New York, all them people, right, in the South early on, you think that was like, let's get together. Let me tell y'all something. We gonna do this.
Yeah.
Let's not get lost. Let's not lose the plot. The goal is to infiltrate the white man.
Right.
We're gonna get in here. We're gonna rap.
Right.
We're gonna talk about killing each other. They're gonna love that.
Insane.
You feel me? We talk about our lifestyle they not used to. You feel me? And they gonna like that. They gonna accept that in about 50 years, bro. We gonna be a little step closer. We definitely not gonna be there yet, but it's a step closer. We keep going, and we gonna take over, bro. We gonna take over.
It's not what the thought process
one rap lyric
was.
at a time. Feel me?
It's not.
One rap lyric at a time. We gonna get in here and we gonna take over. Come on, brother. We don't have that type of systematic. This was just like, hey, we doing our thing. We like this shit. That's not what we're
like everything else.
To tell our stories to us, to inspire, to motivate, to elevate us. It had nothing to do brainwashing or destroying another culture or.
That's just your biology. Just because you move like that and this is how you came up, we ain't strategically doing nothing. We just chilling.
We chilling. We just
generation
creating.
of white people.
We're literally just creating. That's all we're doing. We chilling, creating stuff that we like. That's like this gentleman on the left right here that's got the chains on with the necklaces and all that. Yeah, that's us. We put the chains and necklaces and the watches and stuff on just because we creating, just because we think it look good, it feel good. We didn't do it to dismantle white folk. It's crazy. It's like this dude with the tats on his face and stuff like that. Where do you think all that come from?
Seems like there is a conscious effort to sort of destroy and dismantle and dilute that generation.
What?
Hip hop has done more damage to black and brown people than racism in the last 10 years.
We can't have nothing.
You got Tom McDonald saying it in reverse about, and it's just like when you position yourself as the victim because you really have no problems. If you look at the economics, it seems as though black wealth is dwindling and white wealth is getting.
They literally had to create boogeymen to rally against.
More, and of course that may be because the 10% makes up for 50% of the spending. That 10% is.
I think they said billionaires like Zuckerberg, Musk, Bezos, that their net worths have basically tripled in the last 4 to 5 years.
Oh, well, while the bottom 50% has none of it, right? Maybe that's the case, but these guys are speaking for people who feel as though they've been left out. And it isn't because of DEI. That's what rich, wealthy, white people want you to think, that it's the brown person's fault, or they want us to have this culture war of a class war.
Just a reminder that the billionaire elite wants us fighting a culture war, not a class war. Right now, the people in power are trying to start a civil war, and they want us to have a culture war, not a class war. When someone asks, what is a woman? They're trying to start a culture war, and they want to distract you from the fact that 0.1% of this country.
It's a money thing, bro. For sure. That it's definitely a money thing, bro.
For sure.
It's like, I forgot how much, 20-something% of the world of the U.S. lives off of like $25,000 a year. It's a large percentage, bro.
Yep.
It's a very low percent that's running this shit up. You feel me? This is why.
Man, I'm gonna stop this video right here, man. I'm gonna stop it right here. The fact of the matter is, creating something just because you've had nothing. So you come up with a system to create so that you can be heard and just to have fun, just so it can be taken from you to be used against you, ain't never good, man. Ain't never good. And I'm gonna leave it right there. Shout out to all my black and brown people. Shout out to all my white people. I'm just saying we gotta come together, man. We gotta stick together, especially black and browns, man. We got to start straying our minds and our consciousness to a different direction so we can rise and continue to be great. Just like all the things we've came up with in this world, as in music, food, equipment, everything, just like we come up with those things, where do you think that comes from? The power that lives within inside of us, man, and don't ever forget that. But I appreciate all my familiar thinkers for stepping in with me today. I had a good time with this one. It was crazy. MAGA rap is insane. But hey, it was fun. And until the next one, peace.